Hello, YouTube. You may see my shorts, or people on YouTube. But here's my first video. Today's my mother's birthday, and we're walking the Metropolis Mall in Plainfield, Indiana. It's now being renamed the Shops at Parrot Crossing. There used to be a playground right here, and in about 2016, the middle got renovated from like mostly concrete to plants, and got renamed Town Square right there. That El Toro used to be a stacked pickle. Some around here used to be a Cold Stone. Maybe it was that one right there. Maybe it was that one. That was Cold Stone. This used to be like a police department. Or it wasn't like the police station. It was just like something related to police. Rocket Fizz, later transfer. Mall. There's American Eagle and Buckle. As you see, there's Journeys, the famous colorful shoe brand. I support them. Pretty cool. That smell that feeling when you're inside American Eagle. Mall memes. Brew Burger. Yeah, this used to be a Fuse, but yeah, it later became a Brew Burger. Later on, this used to be a Forever 21. As you see here, if you look in Forever 21's inside malls, well, you can see the white tiles, but this later closed, and now Kids Empire is coming. There's no stores down there, but let's go. There's Victoria's Secret. We got Forever 21. It may look small from the outside, but it's actually pretty big on the inside. Look how big it is on the inside. I mean, I gotta come over here to look at it, but oh yeah, it's getting totally redone in there. I mean, look at that. Can't believe our mall had a Forever 21. This was Forever 21 right here. Dusty. I have no idea what this used to be right here. Oh, that.
This is part of Forever 21.
Oh, my bad. Then what was this used to be? This was a separate store. This was a separate storefront.
Wasn't this when Christopher Banks and the other?
Oh, this is also getting turned into a.
That one was Forever 21. See the old label scar.
Huh. This was Joseph A. Banks, as you see by the old label, and I'm gonna get the old Forever 20. I'm gonna get the old Forever 21 logo. Here's proof that it used to be Forever 21. I'm quite the mallaholic. I've been to many malls like the Richmond Mall, the Markland Mall, and most of the malls in Indiana, and I've been to that one outlet mall in Daleville, Indiana, located near Muncie. And by the way, Columbus, Indiana has a mall, Fair Oaks Mall. This used to be the Claudie Irish Pub, which later closed, and Stone Creek transferred over here, and Theo's opened over there. We're in the old Stone Creek. Stone Creek was in the old AMC wing. Part 2.
What a great location.
I gotta say, this is like the best Barnes & Noble store I've ever seen. Look how much in and out it goes in.
Yeah, that was that cool. That's one of the best
Just
parts.
checking for cars.
Business. Best in the business, man.
Too bad Borders went down. When did Border? Hey, when did Borders go down? 2011?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Great Recession era.
This looks like it. This looks like it could be a window right here. You got Starbucks. And you got Kirkland's. They used to have a more skinny font to their logo. Now they changed it. They're actually in other malls. I forgot what other malls they're in, but yeah, Kirkland's. I thought they were local. They're actually, I think, regional. Possibly local. I don't know what this used to be. I looked inside the store to see any old signs. None. Very. This is Victoria's Secret. They used to be in over there, like, hold on, let me show you. It used to be like down there somewhere in the old New York and Company. These two used to be Chico's, and when Chico's closed, Bath and Body Works moved into here, and then they relocated over there. And this later became a Chocolat and a Francesca's. Here's the Justice. I wonder if there's any old signs in the Justice. Oh wow, Dad, you could look in here. You could tell that was a limited 2 and a Justice.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, this was a limited 2, later became Justice.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I know, it was shaped like that. This was the children's place right here. Actually, no, this was not the children's place. This was New York and Company, actually. Yeah, our mall, New York and Company is everywhere back in the day. This was a children's place, like you can see by that fun confetti. And if you go back in time on Google Maps, you'll see that children's place was there. To find the New York and Company at Metropolis, go search Metropolis, Plainfield, Indiana, and you'll find old videos of the mall, and you'll see old New York and Company photos of what New York and Company looked like at the mall. This used to be an olive leaf. And this used to be a Papa Kernel. Well, not a Papa Kernel, my bad. This used to be a purse strings. This is now a Papa Kernel. Dick's Sporting Goods. Oh, the T's missing up there. This used to be a Starbucks, later closing, and Rocket Fizz moved into here. And as you see, they relocated over there. And this later became a Green District, which later closed. Pretty nice restaurant in there. There's still Coca-Cola vending machines. This used to be a Portraits Innovation. Now it's a home realtying place. This used to be a Deb and it had a yellow sign. Yes, Deb, Wet Seal, Montgomery Wards. That was the time to be in the mall era. But Montgomery Ward's closed in 2001, so if you were like born in the 1990s, like the early 90s, you would probably remember Montgomery Ward's. But if you were born later than that, you probably wouldn't remember them. DSW. This Old Navy has been in this mall for ages. I think they've probably been here on opening day. And you might be thinking, what am I doing going at the back of this mall? Well, the reason why, there's stores back here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I always forget. Our mall has an Ulta Beauty right there. If you look over there, you'll see Panera Bread and Verizon, which they betrayed the mall. They backstabbed it because this is Panera Bread closing in like 2016. And the Verizon store's over here. It's pretty beat up, but as you can see, this kind of does look like a Metropolis, like with the green columns and the cages on top. Here is the Verizon. I wonder if there's any old, like, signs in there. There is a label scar, however. I wonder if I could get that label scar on camera. It's pretty hard to see, but if you look real closely, you can see a check mark and see the Verizon logo.
Which that makes sense. If you
The question is, though, when will this retail apocalypse end? We don't know. We all wish we could just live in a world with no Amazon. Well, if you're not an Amazon shopper, we all wish we can live in a world where just retail is thriving in malls and they wouldn't ever go bankrupt. Also forgot, part 2 will be coming soon for this mall. I don't know when it will come, but I have to see when I'm available to film this mall again because I got plans for this weekend, but and also, in case you're asking a question, what corner stores and those corner stores used to be down there? Well, the answer is, I have no idea. And that store right there, I have no idea what that store used to be either. Well, that's the end of part 1 of Metropolis Mall. See you next time for part 2.